So when we were still young, all we knew about money is to spend. So the little money that you're given by your aunties, your uncles, people that come home to visit you, or even on your birthdays when you're given gifts, some of which include money, and all you think about is how to spend money. The world is changing, and you definitely need to engage your children on money matters to make sure that they grow up understanding what money means. Today on the show, we're going to be discussing how you can teach your children to understand the value of money. We're going to be listening to this beautiful kid, and she'll be telling us how she started saving and how it's helping her to understand money.
My name is Naburu Karen Francis Ageno. I want to tell you my story about money. Before I started saving in a piggy bank, I could buy anything I see, like for example, chocolate, ice cream, gorillas. Then one day it was my birthday. My mom bought me a piggy bank as a gift. Then I started saving that piggy bank. The money my auntie, uncle, grandmother gave me on my birthday. I also help my mother to do work. She pays me and I also save. I use the money that I save for birthdays, for trips, for shopping. I want to tell my friends they are out, learn to save. You can help your mother to do work. You get money, you buy a piggy bank and you save your own money. Not all the time you go buy sweets, you eat, and sweets are not good. They make your teeth bad, so learn to save money. Let's be money wiser.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
This is amazing. This is a blast.
The typical transformation.
Before we even talk about her money issues, can you hear how fluent she is?
How articulate Kaylin is.
You know?
She is such an inspiration to other kids out there.
When
really.
you are talking about something you know, you knowledgeable about,
You
the
have
confidence
experience.
levels are very high, for
She's
sure.
very, very amazing.
Yes.
And I'm sure the parents must be proud of her. So looking at teaching the children the value of money and basically looking at the value of saving. What does a parent need to do to make sure that their children understand money and also value the money?
One, parents need to be patient. You teach 1 week, then you reteach, then you do refresher, then you support. You understand, especially not all kids will catch up easily because kids are tempted to buy sweets, to buy good things. So there should be a level of patience. Two, there will be a level of continuity. A parent should continue making these kids remember what they've been taught. Then there should be practical part of it. By the way, today you've got to 100. Can you keep the 50? Do you think you can keep the whole 100? You understand? It's not like a parent should push the kid. Save. You need to save. You need to save, and you need to be honest. At the end of the day, you've supported the child to save, to implement what you're teaching them. At the end of the day, don't use your money to do your other things. When we were growing up, our parents would get small money, then they spend the money. Then they tell us, don't you eat food? Don't you do what? Now you're discouraging saving. But when you be honest with a child and support the child, and at the end of the day, there's money attached to my money. I've been saving for 1 year. Now I have 200,000. And most especially when time reaches spending, talk to the child. Let them put down the list of preference. I want to buy a bike, I want to buy a dress, a shirt, a birthday cake, gifts, exchange gifts to my friend. Also put an element of investment. So if the 50% is going to leisure, to making you happy and excited, 50% can it go to some part of investment? Which investment can kids do that can bring them money? Maybe buy a goat, if you have a farm in the village, buy a cow, small things that really will develop. Or do hands-on. You can save at the end of the day, you have a small money, let's say 200. You get 100, buy a chicken, get 100, buy maybe cooking oil, wheat, or do cookies, or do crafts, or do hands-on things. After all, your aim was to teach me how to save, but at the end of the day, I'm becoming an investor. At the end of the day, entrepreneurship skills are moving out. You see what I'm doing.
And what is more important is the role that the piggy bank is playing here. Most of the parents that have gotten the piggy banks, really, from the stories they share, you see that the perspective about money for the kids changes completely. And the moment the child sees money, all they think about is to rush and put the money in the piggy bank, which is better than just opening up, for example, a bank account. I do encourage parents definitely to open up accounts for the kids. But when there is a piggy bank in the house, it means every time a child looks at money, they think at going to save that money in the piggy bank.
It's more practical.
Oh, yeah.
There's a common mistake I've seen with the parents and the kids when they are saving. Learn to control these kids. Every visitor who comes, money for saving, that's not good. However much we really need our kids to save, the parents should really streamline, should guide these kids to say that, by the way, you're not becoming a beggar, you're not misbehaving just because you really want to save. Not every uncle who comes at home, they bring the piggy bank to you. Every visitor, that's not cool. That's not really cool. I really think, Tilda, you should see how we can handle these parents and the kids so that they don't become beggars at the end of the day at the expense of saving.
That's a very good observation. And at the end of it all, it takes us back to earning the money. Much as we want these children to save, we also need to start from an early age, involving them in the work that we do, so that they actually see, if I go to mommy's shop and I do this, they will pay me this much. And when I get this much, I can save maybe 50%. Not all of it. You know, even parents can say, put all your money on the piggy bank. You show them that, yeah, get a portion and save. Now, in this other portion, what do you want to spend? Let them spend some money.
And it's very good. You can see that the money that she's saving is from her work, the work that she does at home. She does something, mommy gives her money, she goes and saves in the piggy bank.
And mommy has put a system for that work.
Exactly.
Not every small thing. I put the cup on the table, pay me. No, we also don't want that indiscipline.
But one more point to note is when you allow your child to save the money, you also need to give them the opportunity to decide on how the money is used after it's been saved. Like Alex was saying, saving the money with a purpose. But after saving all that much money, let the child also take part in deciding what to do with the money. Most of the parents will let the child save, keep the money, and they decide what to use the money for. That, you know what, I used your money to buy ABCD for you. So that demoralizes the kids and...
So parents are taking away their responsibilities. They're using advantage because a child has started saving, and they get 1 million and pay the fees. I tell you, oh, I paid your fees. It's your responsibility as a parent, by the way, to pay a fees for this kid. But if they agree, and the parent, by the other kid, can say, Mom, I see what you're going through. From my saving, I'm going to support you with 20%. That is 200. From 1 million, I also contribute to myself. That's excellent, because you've given a kid list of preference, and it's from them that they want to support you. But when we impact a lot of things onto them, we are discouraging them from
I think that emphasizes the issue of engaging family in family finances. You know, when the kids know that we are having such kind of challenges, it's easy for a child to understand my savings were spent on this.
So it's very cool in budgeting. You budget as a family.
True that. So engaging your children in understanding money and valuing it is very, very important. And that gives them the ability that even when you're not around, they'll be able to manage their own finances. We've seen very many people with much money, and the moment they are off, you find it's really disgusting how the kids go wrong on how to manage their family finances. So if you let your child be able to manage their money, one, value it, it will be easy for them to take over when the right time comes. Keep being money wiser.